Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Aria from Sparkling Sketches here, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Ohuhu Kaala skin tone set. So here they are. I did open the box before, but just to get the tape off. Okay, so first of all you get this little booklet about the return policies and the markers, and then a little paper protector, and then a colorless blender. I've wanted a paper protector for a while, but I never got around to getting one, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, here's the colorless blender, and I've been needing a new one of those too, so that's good for me. Okay, so after the colorless blender, we have the markers. So, okay, I just love how they're boxed. I just love, the drawing on the front. I think it's so cute, and I love how, neat it is. And the nice little pop off, and there's also a little handle, which I also appreciate. Okay, so inside you get 2 swatch sheets. So you get a printed one, and then you get one you get to fill it yourself, which we will be doing. And it's interesting. It's in 2 different sheets. It's not just one big swatch sheet, which is interesting. And then here are the markers themselves. So we have the chisel tip, and then the fine point tip, which I like because I have not used fine point tip yet, but I am excited to try them out. Okay, so I decided to reorganize them because I didn't like the way they were organized, but I didn't really like this kind of organization either. These are some of the hardest markers I've ever had to organize. But after this video, I reorganized them again, and I finally found a way that I liked. So, yeah. But here's how I organized them for now, and now we can get on to the swatching. I wish I just kept them the way they were, because I think they would have been easier to swatch if I just kept them in their original places and then organized them later, but oh well. Okay, so now I'm just swatching, and I really like the fine point tip because it's very easy to stay inside the lines. And I feel like my least favorite thing about brush markers is that they don't really stay inside the lines very well. So I like these. And also it twists, the papers twist because of this little metal thing, which I thought was kind of cool. You don't see that oftentimes. Alright, so now, and I think there are so many good skin colors in here, light ones, dark ones, everything. There are a couple that I probably wouldn't use for skin necessarily, the yellow, kind of more the yellow ones, but those are really good for hair highlights, so I think I will be utilizing all of them. As you can see, a couple are really yellow, and I don't think I would use those ones, but all the rest are great, and there's a lot of great blush colors too. So I think they fairly well match the printed sheet. There are a couple ones that are kind of different, but I think they're pretty good for the most part. I think they did a pretty good job. Okay, so now I'm just putting all the markers back, and then we can get into trying to make a drawing. So I've got my sketchbook here, and I'm already going through this one so fast, even though I only just got it, but as you can see, I already have a bunch of drawings in here. So yeah, and I'm excited to use my new sheet protector and see how it works. Okay, so we'll get that, and that was my 3 marker challenge drawing. If you want to check that out, it's a short, and we will start drawing. So I realized I never really record my sketching process anymore, which I don't really like. I want to get back into doing that. So in this video, I tried to show you guys some of the sketching process. So that's what's going on here. But for some reason, it was the face wasn't quite in focus. It was the camera kind of went blurry a little bit, which was kind of annoying. But you guys get the general idea of what I am sketching. I was actually comparing this drawing to some drawings I did a couple months ago, and I can't believe how much I've improved, because I don't know, it's just funny because you never realize how much you've improved till you look back at your old drawings, because it's really easy to just not think your art is very good, but then it's you look back at your old stuff and you're wow, I've improved a lot, which was kind of cool. And this drawing, I loved how it turned out because this is a voiceover, so I actually finished this drawing a couple days ago, but the color palette was so interesting, and it's not a color palette I normally use. My color palettes are normally very colorful, rainbowish. So I just really liked the way it turned out, and I thought it was a very cool drawing. So I decided to make this drawing kind of fall inspired, back to school, because for anyone who doesn't know, I am 14 and I'm going to be a freshman this fall, and school starts in a couple weeks. So I was kind of in a fallish back to school mood, so I decided to make my drawing that kind of inspiration, especially since I had the perfect color palette, browns and pinks and oranges, to make a fall inspired thing. So I did kind of a schoolish outfit, I guess, not really summery outfit, and then with some leaves in the background, and that was just kind of my inspiration. And I really love how it turned out, so let's get on to that. I've also been kind of trying to experiment with different hairstyles lately. So as you can see, I kind of gave her like two little like buns on her head, and then like have her hair down. Like I'm trying to experiment and step outside the box a little lately. And yeah, and I gave her like a little book bag because, like I said, it's kind of back to school inspired. Okay, so let's try out the markers. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say I love these markers. I was a little skeptical because they weren't brush markers, but they're awesome. Like as you can see, like they just blend so well. And this is a very honest review. I just bought these markers because I wanted some new skin tone markers, so there's no like biasness or anything. I'm just like really testing them out. And they're definitely very different than brush markers, and so I do have to get used to that. But it's really nice because if you want to color big spaces, you can use the chisel tip. But the fine point is so good for coloring in like small things. And the thing about brush markers is the ink spreads, and that doesn't happen with these. And I just love that so much. And yeah, so as you can see, I am using a bunch of different shades to color in the face. And I'm just having a lot of fun, like trying out all the different colors, which I liked. And I really liked how this drawing turned out, just like the thing. And I feel like that I've been getting better at drawing lips because I used to be so horrible at that, but I think I might be getting a bit better. So maybe, I don't know. And I actually did use a different style to color the hair. I kind of did these like little diamond shaped highlights, and then I like went around them with a darker color and then blended them in. And I like it. I think it's a little more of a like a abstract, unique kind of way to shade hair. But let me know if you guys like it more than my regular one, or if like you don't like it. So yeah. But I think it turned out pretty cute. I've just been using it on the last couple drawings. You might have noticed that in my shorts. But yeah. And I just like building this drawing so far. So yeah. I think I made the head a little bit like too like long, maybe. I don't know. It's like seeing a little bit of the head shape is a little bit like off, I think. But I think the rest of the drawing kind of made up for it. I also love her sweater. For some reason I love drawing like short sweaters with like big sleeves. I don't know why. It's like if you like look at all my drawings, like it's like a thing I do. I don't know. I like draw like short sweaters with like big sleeves. I don't know. Maybe that's because I like short sweaters with big sleeves. Maybe subconsciously. I don't know. Okay. But now I'm just coloring her kind of like book bag purse sort of thingy. And then I also really like her outfit. I like how the like skirt turned out and stuff. I like drawing plaid things. I don't know why. I just do. And then I gave her like socks with leaves on them because I wanted the whole drawing to still say very fall inspired. And I decided to make this drawing exclusively those markers because I wanted to compare it to some of my other drawings that I did with my brush markers. I will say the blending is not like as flawless as like my Kaala art brush markers, but I think that's also just because brush markers kind of have a certain way they blend, where they kind of just like bleed into each other, and this don't quite have that. But I'm also not upset about that because sometimes they bleed too much into each other, but I think they blended fairly well. And then I wasn't really sure what to do for the background, so I kind of did this like a magic like swishy thing behind her with like leaves in it, and then just like some leaves around her head. And yeah, there are so many good skin colors in the set, and I'm so glad because like literally all my like browns and peaches, like peachy colors from my other sets were totally running out because that's what I've been using for skin colors. Like all my good browns, all my good peaches, and like everything like that. And so I literally had like no skin colors. And my Stranger Things sketchbook spread, that was like the last straw for my markers. Like they did not work after that. That's part of the reason I did the 3 marker challenge, is so I didn't have to use the skin colors. And so, yeah, I have been really desperate for these to come, but they finally did. And yeah, okay, so this drawing is pretty much done, and I am super happy about it. So let's see how it turned out. And I just put my little signature because, yeah. And then, okay, here's how it turned out. I am super in love with it. I love it so much. And yeah, so here are the markers, and I would definitely recommend these. Like, they're the best. Well, not the best, but like they're really good. And I'm actually ordering another Kaala marker set of regular colors, so I might do a review on that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!